Alright guys, welcome to day 3 of Real Estate Domination with me, Eric Giguero. Today we're going to go over the quick start method so you can start generating leads right away. Alright, let's get to it. So generating leads right away today. We're going to go over the quick start method. Create results immediately, so that means if you do this today you can actually start generating leads today. And it's a 4-step process. Alright, so what are the steps that we're going to need to take? The first step is to pick a niche. We're going to go over the details of exactly what a niche is and how to go about picking a good niche. The second step is to create a USP, or unique selling proposition. This is going to be your offer. This is what you'll be offering to your clients to have them exchange their information for your information. The third step is to build a capture page, and the final step is to advertise your capture page. So picking a niche, what does it mean? What's a niche? The definition of a niche is a focused, targetable portion of a market. So let's look at examples of niches. We have geographical niches. So you could select a country, a province, a city, an area, a neighborhood. You could even go down to the street. The type of product. Of course, you have types of properties like bungalows and cottages and condos and duplexes and triplexes. You could do commercial properties, industrial properties. You could do vacant land. You have the type of clients, buyers, sellers, investors, people who are downsizing, people who are upgrading, deal seekers, that kind of stuff. You have attributes, so the motivated sellers, renovated properties, properties with garages, properties with pools, properties that are waterfront, the list goes on. Of course, you have price range. In the price range, you'll have the low-end price range, you'll have the high-end price range, and you can actually determine a price range for a particular area, say like from $250,000 to $300,000. And there are many more niches. If you use your imagination, once you start looking into niches, you're gonna quickly discover that you can come up with a bunch of new ideas of finding out new niches. So when you pick a niche, you need to pick something that you feel comfortable with. It's going to be tough for somebody who's never owned a property to target a niche like $1 million homes. So stick with what you know, stay within your comfort level. On top of that, it's going to be much easier to build rapport with your clients if you have something in common with them. Such as if you're an older real estate agent and you've just recently downsized, or you're thinking about downsizing, and targeting a demographic or a niche that would be people that are thinking of downsizing would be an easy thing for you to build rapport with those people, because you know how they feel. So the second step is to prepare your unique selling proposition. So your USP is going to make or break your offer. It has to be something that's attractive, something that's sexy, something that people want to get. I mean, if it's information, then it's information that they're going to want to get. It's not just sign up for my list or sign up for my newsletter and get regular warnings about the market. You have to have it something that's going to be interesting to them. Here's a little trick. If you keep on trying, you're eventually going to hit something that works. Even if your first one doesn't work, it doesn't matter. Try it again, rephrase it. Eventually you'll get the idea and you're going to find something that produces results. This is the 90-10 rule. So in business, the 90-10 rule means that 10% of all your efforts are going to bring 90% of all your results. So for this, 10% of all your unique selling propositions or your offers are going to bring 90% of your leads, and the rest, the 90%, will bring in very little. So 10% of your USP, bring 90% of your results. So if you try 10 times, if you try once, you have a 10% chance of getting something to work. If you do it 10 times, then you're for sure going to hit at least one that works. And if you try 100 times, then you'll have 10 very good unique selling propositions that bring you massive loads of leads. So picking a good USP. To pick a good USP, you have to think like a prospect. What are they looking for? What do they want? What kind of information, what kind of problems do they have, and create a solution for their problems. So buyers typically want market information, lending rates, information about areas, and obviously they're looking for good deals. Sellers look for property values, how to sell for more, how to sell faster, how to improve their homes, what kind of renovations they can do to increase value, and usually they'll also be buyers. So if you have buyer unique selling propositions, then you may even catch a few sellers that are looking for new houses. And investors want good investment properties. So good ideas for unique selling propositions, top 10 lists. It could be top 10 tips, or it could be top 10 properties. It doesn't have to be 10, it could be top 3, but top lists always work well. You have the low price point, so if you select an area, like for example, if you select Westmount and you make a list of all the houses that sell for less than $1 million, then you shouldn't have too many of those, and you can make it into a top 10 list. How to save money, that's always a big one. Buyers and sellers are always looking for a way to save money, because they know that real estate transaction can be quite costly. How-to guides, so maybe how to renovate, or how to decorate, or how to stage. Those are all good. And special property lists, so vacant properties, rundown properties, renovated properties, or waterfront. Use your imagination. I'm sure you can find other kinds of special properties that you could make a list for. And tips and tricks about real estate or finding lenders or stuff like that, that would work too. Don't be afraid of trying something. The worst that can happen is that it doesn't work and you have to do it again. So the third step to create a capture page. So capture page is a simple web page with only two things: your offer and your opt-in box. And this gives your visitors two choices: to give their information or to leave. The less choices they have, the more likely they are of doing what you want them to do. So you need two things to create your capture page. You'll need obviously your autoresponder, which we all have Aweber, so we're going to be using Aweber to create your opt-in box, and a website creator. We're going to go over all the technical aspects later in the presentation. I'll actually be showing you right on the screen exactly how to go about setting it all up. And the fifth step is to advertise. Now we're going to use only free online classifieds. Craigslist is a good one. Kijiji is a good one. Only use classifieds that are popular in your area. Spending time posting your ads all over the place on classifieds that don't get any traffic, it's more of a waste of time than anything. So post your ads in the appropriate categories to get the best results. For real estate for sale is a great category for everyone. Buyers and sellers and investors all go hunting for properties in that category. So by placing your offer there, you're gonna get traffic. Apartments for rent is good for first-time buyers, because sometimes people are tired of renting, and if they see an ad offering them information on how they could buy their first home for the same price as an apartment, they probably will be interested. And real estate services is, I can't say it's really great for sellers, but there are a few sellers that go and check out real estate services. So if you have the time, or if you want to post a little extra, a few extra ads, then we're going to go and put it in real estate services for your seller ads. Word of warning, your ads may get flagged. Flagging is a process where the community thinks your ad is posted in the wrong category. It's bound to happen because if you place an ad offering information about how to buy a property in the category for sale or real estate for sale, obviously it's not in the right category, so it's going to get flagged, but just don't sweat it, just repost it. Here's a trick though, do not overpost your ads. Craigslist allows you to post one unique ad every 2 days, so if you try to repost the same ad over and over in that same day or over a 48-hour period, you're going to be told by Craigslist or Kijiji that you're overposting. What you can do is rewrite your ads in different wording, and you'll be able to post more often. I wouldn't go crazy on this because both Craigslist and Kijiji do track your IP address and the email you use to post your ads. So if you try to post something like 30 ads in one day, you may just get blacklisted and you won't be able to post ever again on Craigslist. And it's happened to me, and I had to change my IP address. So I would stick to maybe 2 or 3, maybe at maximum 5 ads per day, as long as you rewrite them and you give them a unique twist so that they don't have the same text. And the final step, the bonus step, is to collect your leads and to call them. Now you've completed, this is the completion of the first portion of the system. You're getting a feel of what a capture page is and starting to generate leads. So now you can start calling them and trying to get some prospects or some clients. And P.S. Congratulations on getting this far. It's only going to get better from now on. So let's get technical and let's go have a look at how to set it all up.